Started. Good afternoon. My name is Jim Daring, the Mayor of the City of McAllen, and we've called this press conference to discuss the Zika case investigation in the City of McAllen with a joint press conference with Hidalgo County. Before I start, a couple ground rules, and the first is that we'll have the county present the situation to you all. The city manager will then talk about what the city is doing in relationship to that, and then we'll conclude with a few questions. But due to HIPAA requirements and Health Insurance Portability Act things, we want to make sure that we preserve the integrity of the investigation and protect the privacy of the individuals involved. So I hope you understand that. It's important that we let our citizens be aware of the situation, certainly. It's also balancing the rights of the individuals, and hopefully we'll accomplish that today. We have some special guests I want to introduce. First is Yolanda Chapa. Yolanda is the Chief Administrative Officer for Hidalgo County Judge Ramon Garcia, who could not be here today, but has been involved in all the updates and communications about this effort all the way up to this afternoon. Eddie Olivares, next to me, is the Chief Administrator for Hidalgo County Health and Human Services, and I think you all know Eddie. And Roy Rodriguez, our City Manager, PE, is our City Manager, City of McAllen. Jeff Johnson's the Assistant City Manager, all the way down at the end. Is Michelle here? Michelle's down working the phones, I guess. And Josh Ramirez, who's our Director of City of McAllen Health and Environmental Department. And of course, Kevin Pagan, our City Attorney. We wanted to reassure the citizens of the City of McAllen that we've got the very finest in terms of local and county experts working closely together to assist us in this process. Along with the judge, I've been working with our team, and I can assure you that in our community that we've got a great partnership working on this investigation in the most expedient way possible to keep all of our residents and visitors safe. So with any other questions, with any other hesitation, we'll introduce our City Manager, Roy Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mayor. Really appreciate all of you coming in today. It's very important that we keep our citizens informed on the issues that we're dealing with. I'm going to let Eddie Olivares tell us what the situation is first, and then I can advise as to all of the things that the City of McAllen is doing presently. Eddie?
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eddie Olivares. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer for Hidalgo County Health and Human Services. And I'm in here to act as a support and guide our friends with the City of McAllen. City of McAllen has always been a wonderful partner in all our different activities and events of large-scale events, both on natural and man-made situations. But Hidalgo County Health and Human Services Department is currently investigating a case of Zika virus disease in the City of McAllen. On Wednesday, February 22nd, 2017, the case was reported to Hidalgo County Health Department. A private lab testing had been confirmed a positive test for Zika virus. As of Friday, February 24th, 2017, no travel history has been established outside of Hidalgo County, and because Zika can be transmitted by mosquito or through sexual contact, further investigation will be needed in an effort to determine how exposure occurred. Further information on the exposure history is still being collected. According to the information collected by Hidalgo County epidemiologists, local transmission cannot be ruled out. The current investigation suggests that this case cannot be ruled out as to this being a localized case of Zika. However, a final investigation of this case status will be made after the investigation has been completed by the investigatory team. Hidalgo County has been identified as one of the 6 counties along the southern Texas border that have been placed on alert for Zika virus disease by the Department of State Health Services. The Zika virus is transmitted to people primarily through the bite of an infected mosquito, though it can also spread by sexual contact. The 4 most common symptoms are fever, itchy rash, joint pain, and redness of the eyes are called conjunctivitis. While symptoms are usually minor, Zika can also cause severe birth defects, including microcephaly and other poor birth outcomes in some women infected by Zika during pregnancy. The Department of State Health Services recommends pregnant women follow the CDC advice to avoid traveling to locations with sustained and local Zika transmission, including all areas of Mexico. Pregnant women should also use condoms and avoid sexual contact with partners who have been traveled to those areas. People can help prevent the spread of Zika by using EPA-approved insect repellent every time they go outside, wearing long pants, long sleeves, shirts, and cover exposed skin, using air conditioning or windows and door screens that are in good operational condition and repaired properly to help keep mosquitoes out of your home. Removing standing water in and around your home, including water in trash cans, toys, tires, flower pots, and other containers that can hold water. Hidalgo County Health Department will continue to support the efforts of our local jurisdictions through vector and surveillance support efforts. We continue as a unified community in our efforts against arboviral disease. Travelers and the general public can find more information at texaszika.org. That's texaszika.org. Now, the goal of this is also, we're still in the beginning of the investigatory level. We do not have all the answers to some of the questions you may have. We are planning to have another press conference on Tuesday of next week at 1 p.m. to give you the most current information. We're still waiting for information from our partners at the state level, but as of this point, we will not have any more information until Tuesday once we get more information from our state partners. Thank you.
Thank you, and I'd like to introduce Roy Rodriguez to talk about the City of McAllen's efforts.
Thank you, Mayor, again. Good afternoon. I'm Roy Rodriguez. I'm the McAllen City Manager. I guess Telemundo wants this up here. Thank you for being here again. The City of McAllen and Hidalgo County staff are working diligently to keep our citizens and the population of Hidalgo County safe. That is the most important part of the message today, and informed. Hidalgo County and the City of McAllen are also working together to conduct vector control activities to disrupt the breeding of mosquitoes capable of harboring the Zika virus. Now, we are talking about one possibly confirmed case in the area of Hidalgo County. That's one at this point. Various locations throughout McAllen have been equipped with mosquito traps, and the city's normal mosquito spraying routine has been increased, and that has happened in the last several days. County and city public officials will be working throughout the area to do public outreach, environmental assessments, and Zika-related education to assist residents in ridding their property of mosquito breeding sites. Specifically, the City of McAllen typically sprays 12 to 18 times a year, once a month during the off-season, and every few weeks during the busier times. Residents may also call for spot spraying, as we always do. We are currently in an ongoing spraying of the whole city. The entire city will be sprayed in the next few days, and that should be completed by the end of the weekend. Additionally, the City of McAllen Health Department has code enforcement officers year-round who are looking for code violations such as tall grass, standing water, that may be breeding for mosquitoes. I'd like to reiterate that everything that can be done by the City of McAllen and Hidalgo County is currently being done, and we will continue to ensure that this issue is minimized and or eliminated. I would also like to advise the public to please go to our webpage at McAllen.net, that's the World Wide Web, at McAllen.net, and find information regarding preventive measures and much more information regarding Zika and how to prevent it. As you may know, our director of the health department, Josh Ramirez, has actually been at the center of this issue for months now. We're very, very lucky to have Josh and his staff with us that works diligently and very closely with Hidalgo County. And again, Josh is in the middle of this and has been for some time. We are going to limit the questions, if you have any, and if you don't, it'd be even better, because of what the mayor mentioned when we started the press conference. And we plan to, again, get together with the community and the media on Tuesday at 1 o'clock, unless something that is an emergency or information that we currently not have, we will have it at that time. Otherwise, Tuesday at 1 p.m. we will have the next press conference. Thank you. We will take a couple of questions.
Person
We cannot disclose that.
Can you talk about, is it a woman or a man?
We're still getting all of those facts together, and hopefully we will know more by Tuesday.
Now, in the area where this person lives, is that area being more controlled than other areas of the city?
No, we are having a widespread sweep of the entire city of McAllen as we speak.
Does this impact any blood centers here as well?
I would rather have Eddie talk about that.
Our blood centers here locally are following all CDC guidelines and DSHS guidelines. They have the protocols they need to follow. They're aware of what they need to check for and test for. So they are current with all the protocols that are required by the state and CDC.
Can you just reconfirm it's a possible case of local Zika?
What we did, like I read in my statement, it was a case that was confirmed through a private laboratory. As you know, people can get tested through the private labs and through their physicians and also the state lab, the CDC. However, we're working carefully with the state of Texas for confirmation via the state lab.
Any other question?
So this person wasn't traveling or anything, you guys haven't?
We have no knowledge of travel at this moment. Okay, thank you very much for being here.